Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Miss Honeydrop. In this video we'll be talking about Shango, his person, his personality, how he ruled and all that great stuff. But do remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, and yeah, just share with your frenemies and even your loved ones. Okay. Shango, kábíyèsí Shango, àyànràn iná àkàtà yẹ́rìyẹ́rì, iná lójú iná lẹ́nu, arábàmbí ọkọ ya, ọ̀sángìrì làgìrì ọ̀làgìrì kàkà. Èéfín iná là ń rí láyé, iná ń bẹ lọ́dọ̀ ọba kòso. Every time I'm really trying to keep calm. There's something about the energy, the person of Shango that just excites me every time. Every time it comes up as a topic of discourse, he excites me. I just love him. My friend, says you like him because it's Oshun. He was Oshun's husband and you're Oshun's daughter, so you carry that energy. Like, I don't know if that is what it is, but I just like Shango. Maybe it's just his macho-ness. He's got the swagger. He knows how to show. Hey, all that, paparazzi. Come on. Anyway, who is Shango? Who was Shango? Since we're talking in past tense, Shango's real name is Tella. Tella, son of Oromiyan. Oronyo. In Oyo they call him Oronyo. In Ife they call it Oromiyan. And then his mother is Torosi. I don't know what it is that is on my nose. I think it's the light. It's prickling my skin. My taste. Anyway, back to the story. His mother's name is Torosi, and she's from Nupe Kingdom. She's Takwa. A lot of people say that Yemoja is the mother of Shango. I'm like, where did you get that from? Yeah, in some Odu they claim that is, but no, she's not. Okay, and I'll explain how she's not. He has an older brother. His name is Dada Juwon, and Dada Juwon is also Ajaka Alafioyo, who this same Shango overthrew. Before we get to that, let me speak a little bit about the story of Yemoja and Shango and their relationship. Shango is an hunter and a warrior, and Shango went into the forest one day to hunt, and during his hunting he met this woman. The name of the woman was Majelewu. Majelewu also happens to be Yemoja. That's her real name. And Majelewu took him home, and she introduced Shango to her husband. Or should I say, she introduced Tella to her husband, whose name was Okere. Okere. Okere is an animal. His name was Okere. Some people call him Okefe. And I'm gonna bite my tongue the way I'm going. Okere is also Orishaoko. The thing is, there are so many Yoruba words that are spelled the same way but sound completely differently, and that can be confusing sometimes. We have Oko, we have Oko, we have Oko. They all are spelled the same way but different pronunciations. So that's the issue I'm having with Okere and Okere. Anyway, Okere and Majelewu were the ones who fortified Shango and built him into that powerful warrior. He was already a powerful fighter in his own right, but they gave him power of fire and thunder, lightning, all that stuff. So he got all that great stuff, great energy from Yemoja and her husband, Orishako. I'll leave the story there, even though there's more to it, we're not here to talk about Yemoja. I just thought I should mention the relationship between Yemoja and Shango. You can call her his mom in the sense that she lived with them for a long time, and they helped him as well. So she's not his biological mom, but she's his mother in some regards. I mean, in Yoruba land, anyone who plays a vital role in your life is also regarded as your mother. Moving on. As we know, Shango is a brave, fearless warrior. His older brother, who is Dada Jumo Ajaka Lafioyo, was a very sweet, gentle man. I don't know why I'm calling him sweet, but he was a peaceful man anyway. He didn't like to go to battles or fight. He just wanted peace and calm, and a lot of people mistaking this as weakness, to the point where he was required to go into a war with Olukoso, because according to the custom of those days, every 3 years you have to go to war just to show whose kingdom is stronger. And long story short, they lost the battle. This provoked Shango, led to him overthrowing his brother. He dethroned him and took over the throne altogether, and he became the king. And this is how his own rulership started, and he ruled Oyo Empire for 7 years, until the day where he destroyed everything with his anger. But before we get to that part, let's talk about his person. You know, Shango was a very, very, like I said, is fearless, he's feisty, fierce. The mere mention of Shango's name sent chills down people's spine, because he would come, he would wreak havoc in the place. He would turn it into nothingness. He was that powerful. Just him breathing out fire everywhere is ashes. It's gonna be like, wait a minute, who came here? What happened? It would happen as quickly as his arrival. The battle is over, and then the aspect of the thunderstorm, the thunderbolt, lightning, all that stuff. He was powerful in his own time. He still is, actually. When you call the energy of Shango in this age that we live in, you'll be surprised how much damage you can. I'm very careful to, just carelessly call him out when I'm upset. Because when you're angry, you've got that Orisha Vavavum in you. Don't call him, because he will come and just turn the place upside down. In his time of rulership, he was able to acquire some other villages who came under his rulership. He was fair in his judgment. This nose of mine, we shall be scratching it today, because this light is so hot, it's burning my skin. All for the goodness. And he brought a lot of prosperity. He brought a lot of prosperity to his kingdom at the time. People loved him because they know that they felt safe. They knew that as long as Shango was around, nothing is happening. We're not going to have any problem. He's secure. He's all right. He's proper, and he's fair. He doesn't take the mick out of people. He has 3 wives. Oba. The Lord will deliver my pronunciation today. You could just accept me like this. Okay? Oba. Some people call her Oba Nani. She's Oba. There's Odo Oba in Nigeria. There's Oshun, the wife. And there's Oya. There's also Odo Oshun. There's Odo Oya as well. They all have their rivers. They have strong water element in them, these women. But amongst these 3 women, Shango really loved Oya. he had a different type of love and respect for her. And one of the things I feel contributed to that is because Oya's energy works strongly with the wind, and we know that the life force of fire in science is oxygen. There is no fire cannot completely operate without the hair helping it to kind of just fan it. That's why you hear things like people saying they are fanning the flame. you know he just came and continue to fan the flame of the argument or something. Like, just that's just like an illustration of using the word fanning flames. In the village, when people are cooking, they have this hand fan, they bend and try to fan the fire so that it keeps burning. So oxygen and fire work together, and wind also works strongly with thunderstorms, thunder, lightnings, all that stuff. So naturally their energy comes into a synergy. There's synchronicity with their personality, with their power, with everything. She understands him, he understands her. She's corny also, and she's fierce as well. Amongst his wife, Oya is the fiercest of them. Oshu can be vengeful and vindictive, but Oya is scatterground area. Like, she comes into the picture, she don't have time. Who did what? She's gonna knock you all out. Don't call Oya, don't call Shango if you don't want someone dead. Like, if you want justice but you still want some pepperami, can call Oshu. She will give you justice well deserved, but she might not knock anyone out. We are not like that. We don't operate like that. We're still very kind. But Oya and Shango don't have time. They're just gonna knock you out straight, dead, boom. Moving on to the next person. Yes, who's next? Okay. Who did what? So I understand that is one of the. They were both soldiers. She was a soldier on foot, ready to go. So that made their relationship, their marriage, stronger amongst his wives. But everything that has good also has bad. I don't know if I should go into this Udu, but in one of Oshun's encounter with Oya, when he met her, he found out that she had a secret of her being able to shapeshift from an antelope into a human being. Like I said, this light is making my skin prickle. So uncomfortable. And he kept the secret for a long time, but her being the favorite, everyone wanted to know why is she always prancing around so arrogantly, feeling funky. Who the hell do you think you are? And I think they got him drunk one day, and in the process he started, and then it came out that Oya's animal skin is hidden, and then the other wives made comments about it, just throwing words out there, saying stuff like we don't know where your family is. We don't even know if she has a family. This kind of comments women make. And that kind of led to Oya and Shango having a bit of olukoso and all that. They had a fight. In one of the fights, says that Oya left him and married someone else. That's where she bore children, I think 9 children. In another Odufa, this anger led her to getting his Edun Arawet, because whenever Shango sends out his thunder and lightning, it comes with a smooth pebble, not ball, a smooth pebble. It's like pebble is what I can describe it as. It's not granite. Anyway, it's pebble, smooth, dark. When that thing lands, because it still does, I think the last time I saw Edun Ara land it was years ago, over 15 years ago, I believe, sometime in Abuja. Can't remember what happened then, but it was, we saw it and I was like, whoa, that is Edwara. Boy, it was my mom that saw it and she recognized it. My mom is quite good with the folklore and all that stuff and recognizing ancient and items. I digress. So he has this smooth pebble that comes with the thunder and lightning whenever it strikes. In one of the Odifa, she messed with it and it made him unable to breathe fire as much as he could. Because they both entrusting each other's secrets in each other's hands, and out of revenge, she wanted to upset him because he exposed her secrets, whatnot. Long story short, this led to, he had just returned from a battle, and when he found out about this, and because his kingdom had been overthrown, he went in to get the thunderbolt to set everybody ablaze, but I think it had, it wasn't effective anymore. And yet another Odufa says that, they were held captive, all three of them, and he came back, he was embarrassed, and because of that shame, he committed suicide. But one thing is sure, whichever way the story goes, because different Odufa tells the story differently, one thing was sure, he committed suicide. And this is where the aspect of him being called olukoso comes out. But then his followers, out of embarrassment, are like, no, we cannot let this news spread. Olukoso, obakoso. So anyone who dared to say that Shango committed suicide was put out, literally, until the news turned from She Shango obakoso koso. I didn't see anything. Speak no evil, hear no evil, say no evil. Close your eyes, close your ears, kind of situation. Deny it. I didn't see nothing. I don't know anything about it. He didn't commit suicide. And the story stayed like that, but we all know he did actually. Well, so that is how he came to his, he set his own palace on fire. All that happened. I think that happened with his lightning and everything just being shattered and everything. It just went all crazy, and it ended. It's so unfortunate that someone with such a very bigger than life personality just committed suicide because of I would say it's his pride, because Shango is a very proud man, considering he likes to show off. He's very flamboyant. Even his dressing speaks of how flamboyant he can be. He loves color red and white. His hair, he plait his hair, put cowries in it. He's adorned himself and his clothes with cowries. He loved to wear skirts, unlike other men who like to wear trousers or maybe wrapper. He just liked to wear like skirty kind of stuff. Paint his face, his nails, everything, rings. He had a lot of bere. He was fortified. He was macho. He had the muscle, everything. Stand gidigba. He's there, and he knew how to lamba. Too much information. I think that's why his wives liked him. He was a proper man's man, and he liked to show off that, yes, now maybe this, we are here. He had that personality that he showed up. So imagine him feeling like my kingdom, my own palace was overthrown. How dare you? And because he couldn't really do much about it, and that shame of how did Shango's palace get overthrown by some people taking over and taking him to captive, and that led him into committing suicide. It's quite a terrible ending, but hey, that's who he is. This is where I'm going to end the story of Shango. I don't think you can completely exhaust the story in 20 30 minutes video, but I'll leave it at this, because I mean he's a wonderful ancestor, an Orisha, Rumole. I really like him. I really like him. I think it's just because I like men who are mature. Hey, don't blame me. My eyes like good things. Anyway, it's been nice having this conversation. I'd like to hear back from everyone. Do like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification button so when new videos come out, you will be notified immediately, and then you can come and have a look. Okay? Do have a blessed time. Take care of you